This week on The Real Housewives of Orange County.
At all.
Listen, I didn't think you would have a worry. I thought it was silly that you would do this. And coming into this group, I knew you lied. That's
Stop
just a
saying
breadcrumbs.
the word lie.
Okay,
Because I didn't lie.
Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about The Real Housewives of Orange County, the new episode, which is season 18, episode 4. Let's get right into this. So the first scene of the episode is Terry and Heather Dubrow. Now let me say this, I love a rich person on TV. I really do. I love my Lisa Vanderpump, Kathy Hilton, but I cannot stand the Dubrows. There's something so snotty and uppity about their wealth. I can't. They're literally in one of the thousands of properties they own. They're at a penthouse, and then from the balcony they can see one of their homes in the mountains, which Heather doesn't forget to tell us that it's near Drake's house. They even talk about, oh, well, in this house I shower, in that one I use the restroom. Okay, good for y'all. So Heather says that she is in a great standing with the group. Everything is great, and if y'all remember, Terry almost died a while ago. So she's very concerned and making sure that he's okay, and even sort of advocating a little for others so they can do their checkups and stuff like that. So then it's a girls' night out. Emily, Tamra, Gina, Jen, and Katie. Now, I thought it was a little gross that Emily and Tamra peed outside a bush by Katie's house. But anyway, the girls go to a bar and they're ordering drinks, having a good time. And Emily tells Tamra that Miss Katie is connected. So, do y'all remember how last year Heather was accused of staging paparazzi pictures in Disneyland and she denied it? But Katie has a friend who knows when the paparazzi is called by all of these A-list celebrities. And he confirmed that yes, Heather did call the paparazzi when she was in Disneyland. Katie says that this guy's literally on Kim Kardashian's speed dial. Now, no one cares, but they're just like, I mean, she denied it. Like, why did she have to lie about it? And Katie is just having all of these questions about Heather because it seemed weird how Heather was talking about Katie to some people, and how Heather tagged Katie on her picture on Instagram that she wasn't even on. That was strange. Gina does whisper to Katie that she shouldn't have told them about Heather, and even Emily says that Katie needs to go get ready because, quote, Heather is going to effing destroy her. And which, I mean, I don't think anyone should be that scared of her. And then Tamara, Jen, and Emily get on top of the actual bar and start dancing and dropping it low. They were having fun. I loved it. So the next day we see Shannon, and then the OG from the OC, the one and only, the woman that started it all, Vicki Gunvalson. Love her. She said that she had some infection recently, but she is always going to work in her insurance because she loves what she does. But it's great to see Vicki, and it's great to see her being here supporting Shannon after everything that has happened. So then they talk about the Three Amigas tour, trying to figure out what to do because Tamra dropped them for no real reason and so suddenly. Now, not only was that messed up to do as a friend, but as a business partner as well. Like, who does that? There was already agreements and contracts signed, but they're gonna find a way to just do the Vicki and Shannon show. So they even FaceTime with one of the guys who was helping them organize the events. So then Shannon drops a bomb. She got a letter from John Jensen's lawyers, and they're saying that Shannon owes John $75,000. Whoa. It hurts Shannon because she's got 3 kids in college, so it's like taking money away from her kids. And, going to court makes you waste even more money. Listen, this man is the dirt underneath Shannon's shoe. He's an embarrassment to manhood. I can't stand him. He's horrible. The next scene is Jen and Ryan. Jen is packing because she's going to Vegas with Ryan. And Jen is feeling a little, hesitant about this trip because the group, specifically Emily Simpson, they've been throwing jabs at Jen for doing things that you would do if you had money, like getting your hair done, having nice clothes, and now going to Vegas. Which, by the way, Emily, stop it. Mind your business. You're coming across as a mean girl. But Ryan is paying for this stuff, which is great. Not sure where that money's coming from, but that's a whole other conversation. Jen is in a really hard spot right now. There's some stuff that even is happening with the yoga studio that stems from the pandemics, and they're gonna have to pay a lot of money. So it's a lot of stuff. I wish that she can get out of this turmoil soon. Moving right along, Katie and her husband. I like getting to know her. So they go to a nice Mexican restaurant. As we know, their lives revolve around golf. Katie's organizing an event for the ladies, and she kind of put her foot in her mouth the other day when she was coming up with a name for the event. She told the ladies that she wanted to call it Drinking and Driving. She completely forgot about Shannon. So Katie's also telling her husband that she talked with Jen the other day about, because Jen has a son that she adopted, and how sometimes questions will come up from the son like, why am I a different color than you? And Katie can relate because she was adopted and she wishes that she could have been in touch with her culture when she was growing up. She wishes that her parents would have done that. So it's a new day, and Katie goes to Gina's house. She's living in the house now without Travis. Katie was kind enough to give them some outfits for the event, which Gina was making like faces towards some of them, which I thought was rude. So Gina, oh my gosh, she's so obnoxious. So she brings up to Katie that she's feeling some type of way about the pictures and all of that being brought up. She doesn't think that Katie should have brought it up. So Katie tells us some more tea. So Katie is friends with none other than Cynthia Bailey, 50 Cent. Wow, the Housewife universe is coming together on OC. So anyway, when Heather saw that Cynthia was hanging out with Katie, Heather began questioning Cynthia. Well, how do you know Katie? So it's been a lot of weird underlying stuff that Katie has been like just feeling from Heather. And Gina says that Katie needs to bring all of this up to Heather or else she will. Emily also goes over to Tamra's house. Emily and Tamra have gotten really close. Gina's been a little jealous of that. As far as the paparazzi photos, though, Emily is like, well, why did Heather lie? Tamra says that Heather might have lied, but she always knew that she really did call the paparazzi. One thing they can agree on is that they want to see Miss Fancy Pants get called out. So then it's a new day, and it's time for the event. So the women are getting ready, and as they're getting ready, by the way, Emily and Gina FaceTime, and of course, they comment on Jen being in Vegas. Gina says, instead of going to Vegas, she should go and get a job. Gina, mind your business. So the ladies begin to arrive. It looked like a beautiful day, beautiful golf course. I can't imagine the amount of rich people that must go there. Like, it looked out of this world. Also, Gina talked to Heather a little bit on the side about Travis. Apparently, he sort of broke up with her the night before, but I was like, oh, well, like, what do you expect? So there was a few instructors there, including Katie's husband, and the ladies golf. They sucked, but they tried, and then after trying a lot and hitting the ball, the winner is Emily. Then they eat. Katie got a little hot dog bar since she heard that Heather likes hot dogs. So then, y'all, the messiest person on this show, Tamra Judge, who not only, like, how are you, here's the thing, she's like the bone carrier, if you will, but she's not even likable. Like, if you're gonna be a bone carrier, the least you could do is be a little likable. Tamra's messy, but she's not likable. Anyway, again, Tamra was just celebrating that Heather was being caught and exposed on these paparazzi pictures, but now, today, she's snitching to Heather about the things that Katie has been saying it. And, you know, she was saying it in a way like, oh, well, some stuff was said about you, as if she cared about Heather's feelings. So Tamra is such a hypocrite and two-faced. I can't with her. So in the midst of this, the other ladies are telling Katie that she should probably go talk to Heather about it. And Katie does just that. Katie says to Heather, listen, I feel like we're in like a weird looning, we have like a weird looning thing. And Heather says, well, no, there was no looning thing until you started telling my friends that I call the paparazzi and that I was talking about you. Katie says, okay, well, you know, let's look at the stuff that happened. So you looked me up on Instagram. You then met me at Sutton Strack's party, looked straight at me, and then turned. You then talked to some of my friends in LA and started questioning them about me. And yeah, you lied about the paparazzi because my friend told me. And Heather says, show me the proof. I have never called paparazzi in my life. And she even says, in my children's life, I am telling you I would never do that. And I hate when people put things on their children, and I kind of assume you're lying if you have to go that extreme. So Heather starts going off. Katie says, okay, well, you lied. And Heather, in that classic Dubrow condescending tone, says, stop saying the word lie. I did not lie. And Katie says, but you did. So it got heated. All the women had to come close. Katie says, look, I just wanted to know that you didn't have like a bad perception of me or that you like disliked me or in any way. And Heather says, well, I don't even know you. And now I don't even feel like I want to get to know you. Damn. So that was the end of it. They all leave. Heather grabs her stuff and gets the hell out, and everyone else does as well. So that was the end of the episode. Pretty good stuff. Listen, the thing about OC is that I always expect, I have a level of pettiness in OC that I expect it to be very, like, dumb, if that makes sense. Like, remember last season, Heather was fighting Taylor over IMBD. So, in my head, when I think of OC, I'm always thinking of, like, dumb arguments versus, like, Salt Lake City where, like, people are getting arrested and stuff. Like, I just feel different about the show. So, I enjoy these little dumb, petty arguments about, who called a paparazzi or who didn't. But, yeah, I totally believe Katie. I think Heather lied. And by the way, who is Heather to, like, no shade, but who is Heather for the paparazzi to be taking pictures of? Like, come on now. But anyway, you guys, let me know what your opinions were about this episode. What do you think about Katie facing off Heather? Let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on next time. You have a great one.